I was so lucky to have come from El Paso. Now I got to return and got to be with my parents. My dad would die a few years afterwards, and unbeknownst to either of us, he would die in an accident. But got to spend some years with him. Got to see other family members who would pass away before long, and got to connect with them in a way that was very meaningful and has stayed with me. And then I had this great fortune of being able to start a business here in my 20s. Started a small technology business and an online newspaper. This was in 1998 here in El Paso. Ran for and won an office on the El Paso City Council. Met my wife, et cetera, et cetera. All that flowed from that decision. So felt, very fortunate to have been able to go to Colombia, to have lived in New York for a few years, to have met wonderful people there. But making this decision to come back home in my 20s set me up for so much of the success that I've had in my life, most importantly with my family.
So that's amazing that, you were able to make that decision in your 20s. Yes, you got away. I went to New York for a little bit, got to experience that, only to really understand that, no, like El Paso is where you need to be. So I love that story. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, very, very fortuitous decision. And, New York, like Chicago, where you are, is one of these magical places on planet Earth where people come together from all over the world. And the level of talent and accomplishment and performance and whatever it is someone's doing is unparalleled, right? And there's something very exhilarating about being there and getting to be a part of it, or at least witnessing all of that. But to know who you are, and maybe to also know who you are not, is a real gift. And I had that epiphany on the subway. I am not a New Yorker. I love this place. I've had a great 8 years in New York, but I'm a Texan and I'm an El Pasoan, and I want to be back there where I belong.